I promise to always be honest with you. I want to be honest with you for a couple of different reasons. One, I believe in honesty. Honesty is the best policy. I want to be honest with you because I believe in truthfulness. People don't trust you if you're caught in a lie. However, I also want to be honest with you because it's easier to keep up with the truth. It's easier to keep up with what I've told you. If I'm honest with you, then I don't have to search for the truth. I don't have to remember what I said to you. I don't have to remember, the lie I said to you. I can just, tell you the truth. I say that because I'm walking over here to this property that we bought last year. We signed papers on it just a little over 14 months ago. Here are the pigs again. I've grown to enjoy the Mingalitsa pigs more than these mini pigs, especially Petunia. Look at her coming over here. Petunia, come here. Hey, girl. Such a good pig. I don't have anything. Stopped and showed you the pigs because that was on the way over to where I'm going. This over here, well, technically where we're standing right now was our property before. The property line is just a little bit further this way. The property line was probably over here before, but it's all moot now because where the camera is and where I'm standing and then another 100 feet that way all belong to us now. Actually, where I was standing, I think the property line is just a little bit further east than that. I was still on our old property. But we bought this property over here about 14 months ago, just a little over 14 months ago. I want to discuss with you the reason that we bought it and what we're doing with it. I said that I'll be honest with you because in the circles that I kind of follow, I'm really kind of permaculture. I really like permaculture. I really like sustainable agriculture, soil health, and things like that. Traditionally, agriculture done this way, this monoculture like this, they do use Roundup, they do use huge heavy machines and all of these things. It's not really looked at positively in these circles that I follow and the YouTube channels that I watch and the people that I kind of admire, and I would like to do some of my farming based off of theirs. But this is a lot. This property that we had over here before was a little over 70 acres, and this property over here is a little over 80 acres, and about, 40 or 50 acres of this, maybe about half of it, about 40 or 50 acres of it is tillable and is open and stuff like that, and about 40 acres of this over here is tillable. If we had all of that open area to deal with and to manage, then that would be about 80 acres or more, plus Nana Papa have another 20 acres somewhere else that belong to them. This over here belongs to me and Rua and Nana and Papa, so all of us own it together. It's more than I can manage. It's more than we can manage in permaculture ways and still bring income from it. We also believe in trying to be as debt-free and self-sufficient as possible there as well. We have debt on this. Rua hates that. She talks about it all the time, how she hates that we're in debt over here, but I don't even consider it debt. I consider it an investment in our future. I consider it an investment to give to our kids, just a financial investment, because the people who farm this, we told them what we gave for it, and they said, I'll give you your money back right now. So without even thinking about it, he said, I will buy this property from you. It is worth it, and it's probably going to be worth more in the future. This property was my great uncle Homer's, my dad's great uncle Homer. Yeah, this belonged to my dad's great uncle Homer, so it's my great uncle Homer. So this property used to belong in my family, and this 70 plus acres used to be in the family as well. Has been in the family for over 100 years. That's documented that I know of. I haven't taken it back before that. I want to continue that legacy if possible. How do I do all these things and be permaculture? Now, you can put your comments down below. You can tell me that I'm bad, that it's horrible for the soil. As far as the big farms go, they're a little bit better than most. They practice no-till. They put chicken litter on it every year. They rotate the crops. There's all this stuff that's left over from these soybeans that are on here that they leave on the ground. So all that stuff is like self-mulching. It goes back into the soil. They do some things that are really great that some others don't do. They just take it from the soil and just take and take and take and don't give back. These guys do a little bit better than that. But they still do use Roundup, spray fungicides and things like that. They stay away from most chemical fertilizers, I think. See them behind me in their combine. But this is soybeans. I think they'll lay fallow for this winter, and then they'll put corn on it next spring, and then next winter they'll put wheat, and then they'll take it up. This last year when they did wheat, they just harvested the wheat and left the straw. They don't always do that. Sometimes they bale the straw, but they were behind, so they just left that on the ground, which adds back to the soil again. Then they'll do soybeans again, and you know, that rotation. Soybeans, fallow, corn, wheat, soybeans, fallow, corn, wheat. I wanted to share with you what we're doing over here. I want to be honest with you, because this hopefully is going to bring in some money to help us pay it off a little faster. We do have plans in years to come to expand the farm and to take some of this stuff back, maybe eventually all of it. In the meantime, since we can't manage it, they can help manage it for us, manage it in a way that we might not love the most, but it's better than others. So I don't really know what else to say about it exactly, besides, you know, being honest with you that this is more, you know, traditional. This isn't traditional agriculture. Traditional agriculture is some of the permaculture techniques. This is, you know, fairly recent innovation with some of these, you know, huge machines, these combines like this, planters, and all this stuff. I'd be very interested to hear what you think, you know, if I should do anything differently. Right now, we've got a lot of irons in the fire. Like I said, you've heard this many times in the past. I'm not saying this to make excuses. I'm saying this to let you know what we're doing. I care about you and I appreciate your input. I'd love to hear your comments down below. This is going to help us pay the note off a little faster. By contrast, I just turned the camera around. It was facing east. Now it's facing, you know, more southwest. It was facing southeast just a moment ago, and now it's facing kind of southwest. This is where I had the pigs last winter, and I rotated them around this area. We're going to use some of this woodlands for some of that stuff, but we're trying to show you what we're doing. And one of the beautiful things about farming and agriculture is it's not one size fits all. You might think when you think agriculture, you know, big agriculture, but there are so many people who do so much with just an acre and a half, 3 acres, 5 acres, less, half an acre lot. There's some people that I follow that's doing stuff like that. And I find that very fascinating because it's not one size fits all. You have to do it your way, and you got to feel good about those things. GMOs, chemical fertilizers, pesticides, herbicides, all those different things. You've got to feel good about it and do what's right for you. But we really appreciate all that you do for us and all the encouragement that we get from you. If you like videos like this, sharing what's going on over here, trying to show you the whole property and all the things that we're doing, all the irons that we have in the fire, then it really does help us. If you hit that thumbs up, if you subscribe, you keep coming back for more, hit that notification bell so you get notifications when we do new videos. And on YouTube, we do a live stream every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, where Rua and I usually, if she's feeling well, if everything goes right, where it's usually Rua and I both sitting in front of the camera, just talking with you, sharing with you, laughing with you, just having a good time. It's basically like hanging out with friends for us, and others that come sometimes tell us the same thing. It's just like hanging out with some friends. If you want to come to that, that's at 8 p.m. Central Time on YouTube on Sunday nights. Thanks for coming.
Okay. She's gonna bite me, Dad. Oh, she tried. He's scared.